Story 1. In the heart of the desolate town of Ravenscroft stood an abandoned amusement park known as Whirlwind Haven, once a haven of laughter and joy. The park had long been forgotten, its rides now skeletal remains, and its vibrant colors faded to eerie shades of gray. Meet Lily Thompson, a curious and adventurous photographer with a penchant for exploring forgotten places. Lily, driven by nostalgia and a desire to capture the beauty and decay, decided to venture into Whirlwind Haven one winter night. Her camera hung around her neck like a talisman, ready to document the haunting scenes that awaited her. The entrance gate creaked open as Lily stepped into the park, the chilling wind whispering through the skeletal remains of roller coasters and merry-go-rounds. The crunch of frost beneath her boots echoed eerily in the abandoned silence. As Lily strolled through the park, she marveled at the frozen remnants of a once vibrant carousel. Its horses, now frozen in twisted poses, seemed to watch her every move. Unfazed, Lily continued her exploration, her breath forming misty clouds in the frigid air. A distant sound, like the faint echoes of children's laughter, reached Lily's ears. Dismissing it as a trick of the wind, she pressed on. However, as she neared the dilapidated funhouse, the laughter grew more distinct, sending shivers down her spine. Deciding to investigate, Lily cautiously entered the funhouse. The flickering light bulbs overhead cast unsettling shadows on the walls adorned with faded, peeling paint. As she ventured deeper, the laughter intensified, morphing into ghostly whispers that seemed to beckon her further into the labyrinthine corridors. Suddenly, Lily found herself in front of the hall of mirrors, its distorted reflections creating an uncanny spectacle. In one reflection, she saw a shadowy figure, its eyes gleaming with a malevolent light. Panicking, Lily turned to leave, but the mirrors seemed to warp reality, trapping her in a maze of distorted reflections. The temperature dropped, and Lily's breath became visible as she stumbled through the mirrors. The ghostly laughter now surrounded her, echoing from every direction. Whispers filled the air, recounting the tragic tale of Whirlwind Haven, the accidents, the lost children, and the park's descent into darkness. Desperate to escape, Lily followed the distorted reflections until she reached the heart of the funhouse. There, in the frozen reflection of a once majestic Ferris wheel, she saw the spirits of the lost children, their eyes pleading for release. In a heart-wrenching revelation, Lily uncovered the park's tragic past, the result of a malevolent force that preyed on the park's visitors, turning joy into eternal sorrow. As the spirits closed in, Lily, paralyzed with fear, felt the icy touch of ghostly hands. The laughter turned to anguished cries, and the park transformed into a nightmarish realm. Will Lily break free from the grasp of Whirlwind Haven, or will she become another soul ensnared in the forsaken whirls of the haunted amusement park? Only time would reveal her fate in the chilling tale of Forsaken Whirls. Story 2. In the outskirts of the forgotten town of Wintertide stood an abandoned amusement park shrouded in an eternal winter haze. Frostfall fables. This desolate park, once teeming with laughter and excitement, now echoed only with the ghost of its past. Meet Alex Walker, an urban explorer with an insatiable curiosity for forgotten places. Drawn by tales of an amusement park frozen in time, Alex decided to brave the biting cold and delve into the mysteries of wintertide whirls. Armed only with a flashlight and an old camera, as Alex stepped through the rusted entrance gate, the frozen air hung heavy with a haunting stillness. The skeletal frames of roller coasters and dilapidated game booths loomed in the moonlight. Undeterred, Alex pressed on, guided by the eerie glow of the moon and the flickering light of the flashlight. The crunch of frozen leaves underfoot was the only sound as Alex wandered through the park's desolate pathways. A distant, distorted melody, as if played on a broken music box, reached Alex's ears. It seemed to emanate from the decaying carousel at the heart of the park. Approaching the carousel, Alex noticed its frozen horses, each adorned with chilling expressions. As the flashlight beam swept across them, their shadows danced on the frost-covered ground. The haunting melody grew louder, echoing through the empty amusement park. Against the backdrop of the abandoned Ferris wheel, Alex caught sight of a figure, Lena, a spectral girl in a tattered dress. She beckoned Alex to follow, disappearing into the eerie glow of the carousel, driven by an inexplicable force. Alex pursued Lena through the desolate park. The wind carried faint whispers, revealing a tragic tale of a cursed amusement park, an otherworldly pact made by the park's creators that turned wintertide whirls into a frozen purgatory for lost souls. As Alex approached the hall of mirrors, Lena's reflections multiply, creating an unsettling symphony of distorted images. The air thickened, and the temperature plummeted as Alex navigated the mirror maze. Whispers intensified, recounting the stories of children who vanished within the chilling embrace of wintertide whirls. In the heart of the maze, Lena revealed the source of the park's curse, a forgotten pact with an ancient spirit seeking solace for a long-forgotten betrayal. The mirrors cracked, releasing the trapped souls, each one yearning for release from the perpetual winter, determined to break the curse. Alex joined Lena in a ritual to appease the vengeful spirit. The air filled with the sounds of distant laughter turning into anguished cries. The carousel slowed, and the Ferris wheel creaked to a stop as wintertide whirls embraced the warmth of a long lost summer. As dawn broke, the park transformed into a serene landscape. The once frozen attractions now bathed in the soft light of the morning sun. Lena smiled, her spectral form dissipating into the sunlight, her soul finally finding peace. Alex, the unwitting savior, left wintertide whirls with a bittersweet sense of accomplishment. The echoes of desolation faded, and the town of Everhaven seemed to wake from a long, wintry nightmare. Wintertide whirls, now freed from its curse, stood as a testament to the enduring power of redemption and the transient nature of echoes in the winter wind. Story 3. In the heart of the sleepy town of Twilight Grove, an old amusement park named Moonlit Meadows stood in eerie silence, long abandoned. The park's once vibrant attractions now lay frozen in time, their faded colors casting haunting shadows under the pale glow of the moon. Meet Jenna Mitchell, an adventurous thrill-seeker with a fascination for the mysterious and the macabre. Drawn by the unsettling tales surrounding Moonlit Meadows, Jenna convinced her friends, Mark and Lisa to join her on a midnight expedition into the heart of the forsaken amusement park. As the trio crossed the dilapidated entrance gate, the air grew thick with an otherworldly stillness. The skeletal frames of roller coasters and the rusting Ferris wheel loomed in the moonlight, casting twisted silhouettes on the desolate grounds. Unperturbed, Jenna led her friends deeper into the park. The air became charged with an eerie energy, and a distant carnival melody, distorted and out of tune, reached their ears. It seemed to emanate from the ghostly echoes of the abandoned carousel at the park's center. Approaching the carousel, Jenna noticed the frozen horses, each one sporting an unsettling grin as they neared the once still ride creek to life. Its flickering lights casting an otherworldly glow, the trio exchanged nervous glances, uncertain if it was a trick of their imagination. In the mirrored hall of illusions, the group encountered a mysterious figure, the ghost ringmaster. Dressed in tattered circus attire, he beckoned them to partake in the spectral show. Intrigued yet uneasy, Jenna, Mark, and Lisa followed the ghostly ringmaster through the labyrinthine corridors. As they entered the hall of mirrors, the reflections seemed to twist and contort, revealing unsettling visions of their past and future. Whispers filled the air, each mirror recounting a tale of misfortune and tragedy that mirrored their deepest fears. As the trio navigated the maze, the mirrors cracked, releasing shadowy figures that mimic their every move. Panic set in as the distorted reflections seemed to come to life. Reaching out with ghostly hands, the ghost ringmaster chuckled in the shadows. Reveling in the chaos, desperate to escape, Jenna discovered a hidden passage leading to the park's forgotten funhouse inside. The walls pulsated with an otherworldly energy, and the trio found themselves trapped in a nightmarish carnival of horrors. Each room presented a new nightmare, from distorted carnival games to grotesque wax figures that seemed to follow their every step. As the clock struck midnight, the funhouse seemed to come alive, its walls closing in on them. The ghost ringmaster appeared, revealing the dark secret of moonlit meadows, a cursed carnival condemned to haunt those who dared to trespass after hours. Driven by terror, Jenna, Mark, and Lisa raced against time to break the curse. In the heart of the amusement park, they discovered an ancient carnival artifact, the Whispering Wishing Well. Legend spoke of a ritual that could appease the restless spirits and break the curse. With trembling hands, Jenna performed the ritual, casting the group's fears and regrets into the well. As the echoes of their past faded, the amusement park trembled, and the ghostly apparitions dissipated into the night. With the curse broken, moonlit meadows returned to its dormant state. Jenna, Mark, and Lisa emerged from the park, the first rays of dawn casting away the shadows of the night. The town of Twilight Grove, once shrouded in mystery, awoke to a new day, unaware of the horrors that unfolded beneath the moonlit sky. Yet, the memory of the haunted amusement park lingered in Jenna's mind, a chilling reminder of the thin veil between the joyous lights of a carnival and the darkness that lurked within.